There's more wisdom in your body than in your deepest philosophies.
Oh, let me guess. Bruce Lee?
No. Nietzsche.
Welcome to the official mcreations05 YouTube channel. In today's video, we will be talking about how Dwayne The Rock Johnson will be reprising his role as Luke Hobbs in the Fast and Furious franchise. Before we get started, make sure you are subscribed and have post notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. Without further ado, let's begin. Fans on social media aren't too enthused by Dwayne Johnson's Fast and Furious return as Luke Hobbs.
Is all of this really necessary to apprehend two men?
Let me tell you something about these two men. One's a former federal officer, been in deep cover for 5 years, knows every way you're gonna come for me.
Following his cameo in Fast X, the actor recently announced on social media that he is entirely reprising his role as Hobbs. He also revealed that Universal is developing another Hobbs-related spin-off, which may debut before Fast X Part 2. Johnson also revealed his delight about returning to the Fast and Furious franchise and said that he and Vin Diesel, who plays Dom Toretto, have resolved their long-running feud. The two had a falling out while filming The Fate of the Furious. Fans, however, are not responding well to this news. Many people on Twitter are talking about how the franchise seems to have no finish, even though Fast X Part 2 and the prospective Part 3 are supposed to wrap up the main saga. Others are making fun of the possibility that the upcoming films may have titles that are inconsistent with the franchise as a whole, and many are also talking about how Johnson looks anxious for a successful franchise in response to Black Adam's poor box office performance. Johnson's return to the Fast and Furious series, which helped him become a greater movie star that he already is, should naturally delight fans, but many Twitter users aren't overly enthused about the idea of him starring in his own spin-off. Even though the stars have often hinted that the final chapter is on its way, it appears that the Fast and Furious franchise does not want to come to an end. Along with the anticipated sequels to Fast X, a female-focused Fast and Furious movie has also been considered, in addition to the second Hobbs-related spin-off. Additionally, Johnson had stated on numerous occasions that he had no interest in returning to the Fast and Furious series, despite Vin Diesel's pleadings on Instagram. However, when Black Adam was a critical and financial flop, plans appear to have quickly changed, and the character is no longer a part of James Gunn's new DC universe. With Black Adam, Johnson hoped to launch his own franchise. He even secured the post-credits appearance of Henry Cavill as Superman. When Gunn was chosen to be the co-CEO of DC Studios, he had other ideas in mind. After Black Adam failed to establish a franchise and captivate audiences, people now feel Johnson is desperate for one. It is also uncertain whether the Fast and Furious franchise will even continue beyond Fast X Part 2, especially if several spin-offs are planned before the second movie at the last chapter comes. This is because each Fast and Furious film has declining returns at the box office. With Johnson reprising his role as Luke Hobbs in upcoming films, it will be interesting to see how the Fast and Furious series develops. This brings us to the end of the video. Thank you for watching and see you next time on the mcreations05 YouTube channel. Make sure to check out our other videos.